Hello guys. Good morning everyone. Good afternoon. How are you all doing? Hello. Hello. How's it going? How are you all doing? Hello. Hello. How are you all doing guys? Good morning. Good afternoon. Igor said, hey bro. Yeah, sir. Isak, Geek. Isam prayer. Igor said hello again. How are you all guys doing? How is life? How is life? Alright, there we go. There we go. Yeah, Alexa, hello. Good morning. Alright, time to get some coffee and get some gaming news. The salt of the juice box. Yeah, Forsen got the record. The sun, the salt. I mean, we'll see. I'm feeling you're gonna beat him pretty fast with that stuff anyway. How much did it take Forsen to get him? Probably not gonna take too long, for the try-harding juicer. All right, let's get that water. Let's get that coffee. PNC, what is up? PNC, what is up with them video game news? Then we're gonna play some Oblivion. That's gonna be the plan for today. Then I'm also gonna be back around 11 p.m. It's gonna be Future Games show, and we're gonna watch that. Oh, we're gonna co-stream that. Get some reacts there. Get some reacts. They sound pretty nice. Sounds good. Sounds good, huh? So yeah, today we get some reacting to do. Some chiburiek also to eat. A little bit of chiburiek. They just way too good there. Technically, I already had one today, but I wanted some more, and I got some more. Gonna eat some of that. Gonna eat some of that. The fuck, bro, right? The dang dreams, man. The dang dreams. Sure about the speeding parts. Three. I need full there. Chiburiek with coffee there. Come on. Down there, let's see. I'll see how it is. There we go. That's some dang dreams, man. Very dang. The sitting might be not up to everyone's taste, and the rest, I guess, is alright. See, Alexa, I see. Chiburiek is good stuff. I like the Uzbekistani place. They have some there too. And they're very fresh and nice there. But they cost very cheap there too. Like 80 cents or something, basically. Pretty good, eh? Pretty good. Alright. Let's get it here for now. Outdo one. Chiburiak is good stuff. Finding good ones is kind of complicated here nowadays. They used to be like everywhere. Already good and fresh ones. Nowadays, finding some good stuff is pretty hard. A lot of Godabo. They're usually not very fresh. But yeah, that place has them real fresh. Like today was kind of just fresh, and yesterday when we were there, we just got like fresh, the new batch arriving. Super hot, right from the oil. Feels good, eh? Got the fresh red meat. The red meat is kind of like more of a delicacy there. Way easier to get the usual regular meat nowadays. Way more accessible. Maybe a little bit of mixture though. But pretty good, eh? Getting weirded by a geek. That's a new one. That's a rare one. All right, here we go. Yeah, back tomorrow to the regular streams. Gonna get some first look Friday stuff going. Maybe a couple of games tomorrow, maybe. And yeah, then it's Diablo time. I'm not sure. I guess that tomorrow we'll do the regular bonus stream on YouTube, and then we'll see. I'll just do some coding, some game dev stuff, and I guess we'll see how's the queue and everything gonna be. Maybe I already checked some. Maybe already on Saturday. I have a feeling it's gonna probably destroyed. The queue's probably gonna be crazy. Like if the pre-order queues were like what, 2 hours or something. I think this time it's gonna be even more dank. I would assume. Yeah, Saturday, Sunday, probably gonna be a bunch of Diablo. And maybe Monday too, since it should be available, I guess until evening or something. Might as well. Did like a bunch of extra Oblivion during this week. Tomorrow also gonna do some Oblivion in the morning. My regular early morning. Alright. Lean in the grinder. There we go. Alright. Very good. Here it is. And there it is. Off it goes. Alright. Now get the filter. Let's see, they even have like enough milk for this stuff though, I'll need to check. I'll need to check. Alright. We go. Any friend, hello. How we doing, man? How's the life? Wind is going ham outside today. What is this? I should have enough, actually. Should have enough. Alright, warm it up. And get it all whipped. Let's go. Get it all prepared. Yeah, got a bit of a cold then. I see. We get well soon, man. I hope you get well. And the weather is super good here, actually. Speaking of cold, it's very nice to go outside today. I was walking around a bunch there. It was nice. I already got my different jackets. Not so warm of a jacket. And no hat anymore. Feels good. Getting quite warm, It seems like gonna be like +10 for the next almost a week or something. So that's good, You're running hello. How we doing? How's 20 already there? Damn son. Yeah, 20 I would go super sweaty mode. It was already kind of today. +10, I would say. We just like went to this weekend food place. Just like sat down near the window as we always try because some like more light sun. Now we sat down there and we're like, all right, let's move to the other place this time. The sun is a bit too warm there, a bit too hot. So just move there in the darkness instead. Right, done. The pancakes feels good. Feels good. All right, let's wait a bit. I'm gonna unpack the groceries while I remember, actually. Oh man, carrying that shit on my shoulders today with all this walking was quite something. All right, what do we have? Look at that thumb. The shake me. I'll translate this one. The candy floss, apparently. Alright, I guess. We'll see that one in action. Call this halwa, usually. But this one is kind of like the special one. Indoor, hello. How you doing? The Giga pork. But this pork is actually, it's like this piece. Yeah, this piece is like $8. But they started doing like all this like not just discounts and stuff, they started doing like cashback. So you're like buying this stuff with your like the store card and you get like half of it back. So like with 50% discount, it's not too bad. But we'll see. Gonna use those points. Gonna remember to use those points. Same was with the cheese actually too. The Jugas, that one is like with the considering cashback, this is like cheaper than some like Lidl cheese here basically. So you should probably even get more. The channel points sorta, yeah. Right, for suction. Alright. Some stuff for the salad then. And get some of that. Some beans for salad too. Pyramid continues. Some water. Water with lemon. All the discounted stuff. More water with lemon. Like the local Lidl picnic. Specifically for zebra. Sounds apparently pretty good. I haven't tried this shit yet myself. Apparently it tastes like picnic, so why not? I mean, the good old suction that I always get a bunch. Ooh, right. And some food from Babushka. The insane food boxes lost me for some time. Yeah, some soup from Babushka too. There we go. Insane. All right, stocked with food for a while now. Feels good, man. Basically, like all the groceries ended up like what? $20, I think, and considering like the cashback and stuff, it all became kind of almost like $10. So that's kind of nice, but it wasn't exactly directly a discount, so they still charge you $20. It's just that next time you'll be buying something, you'll be able to use that $10 on other stuff. So we'll see how that system will work, but they have kind of like nice stuff there. Some of that cashback is like 80% or something, which is pretty good, I would say. Feel like a lot of stores gonna probably use that idea, because usually they just, you know, they also have the cashback, but that's like small cashback for whatever you buy, just so you use their club card and everything. And these guys went a little ahead with the cashback system usage. Like now already you're not getting almost any discounts if you don't have like the card for every like grocery store you go to. Like if you don't register there, if you don't get their like loyalty system card, you're not even getting any discounts almost nowadays. Yeah, good thing we kind of go only in a few, so it's whatever. You're right. The world filling up with cards, I see. So wait until our super business will start going ham in your region too. Now this one is already kind of cold, so shouldn't be super juicy. Because when it's hot, it's just like a fat all over the place. And it's a really good dough for this stuff. It's like best chiborik dough I ever had. Usually only care for about the amount of meat. But in this one, even though is good. The meme food. Say pirожок probably should be more of a meme here. But чебурек too. The quality most of the time is garbage though. That's the main problem. 11 p.m. show today indeed, yeah. Rip my schedule. My friend bought like 6 of these to take with him. 4 for his dad, 2 for himself. What's gonna happen on the future games? I think there's basically already even like the list of what to expect there. Yeah, it's not super pog, but they're trying to kind of step up the game. They got like sponsors and stuff rolling. The hosts are usually some voice actors from the industry. Like last time was Kratos with Freya. This time it's gonna be, I think, some Final Fantasy VII remake voice actors there. Well, yeah, I think it's mostly going to be just kind of like updates on what was already announced, some like release dates dropping, some more like trailers, gameplay, this kind of stuff. And I think like a couple of new things also. Oh, it's good. All right, let's go. See what is up. All right. Hey, Steve. Hello. Good morning. How are you, man? Good. Hughes. All right, some prayer already. Enjoy. Egg with the bacon. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. All right, let's see. Well, yeah, Counter-Strike 2 finally announced. Was something everyone was already talking about for a while, finding all the hints and everything all over the place. And now it is actually actually announced, allowed, I guess, too. As these they always say, soon, soon. So, yeah, now the CS2. I wanted, like, what was the... I think Valorant has tick rate, right? Like, I remember they advertised as, like, very high tick rate on their servers, and CS2 now is kind of, like, advertising that they are, like, sub-tick rate, so they don't even use tick rate anymore. It's, like, instant. I just wonder how it kind of works then. I would assume, like, before it was kind of like sort of like in Unity, right? Like the update function on the server side. So every like frame, every tick, it updates stuff. So I guess like on Valorant, it was just like way higher than it's on regular CS. But now it's just the direct refresh. So how does that work even? Yes, I say. Well, I mean, it was kind of obvious that they at some point will switch to the new source engine. That was kind of obvious it will happen eventually. But it's actually happening in a nice way, I would say. Like, it's just going to be the update for the current game. So, you know, all this like insane player base that they have, I will not need to do or buy anything. All the in-game purchases and stuff they have, all the skins and stuff, it's all gonna stay and get upgraded even because engine will become better. So like overall seems kind of the same, but you know, but better. Oh, the smoke tech, yeah, I heard about it. I haven't looked into it too much. I only like saw the tick rate. That got me. I read through like the main features, right? So I got like curious about the tick rate, but yeah, I haven't looked into the smoke too much. But yeah, it seems pretty interesting. I feel like actually we'll see, I guess, because I kind of feel old PCs will handle it. We'll see about that actually, but I kind of feel that it shouldn't be that big of a difference. I think so. I might be wrong though, but I think it should be still kind of pretty low requirements. Because first of all, it's not like super crazy step up in graphics. Like, sure, like my friend, for example, right, who is like not into that stuff, he's like, eh, man, that looks like shit, dude. It's like the same old stuff, same old maps, like a little better, but it is the same ugly shit. I'm like, well, I mean, you know, that's what people want, though. People don't want like different stuff. Well, I mean, it is a little more beautiful and everything, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna change too much. Like, they're not gonna add some like crazy features there and everything, graphically and stuff. And even if they will maybe add something, I'm pretty sure there's going to be some sort of like low performance mode. Like back in the day, I remember CS 1.6 when we were playing in like LAN cafe and stuff. Like there was, I don't remember all commands already, right? Obviously for console, but a lot of people were playing it just like removing all the weapon modals, removing like minimizing the quality of textures by a shitload, right? Like the smoke was like super ugly shit and everything. And that's how people were playing in the end, just like to juice out more like FPS and everything from that stuff, you know. So as long as it's going to be doable to do something like that, that's going to be fine. If you don't release the same old mouse, people are going to riot. Well, I think it's also kind of smart that they are not really playing into all this like new trend of like constant content feeding, you know. They just kind of like still the same stuff, nothing really new, just like some, you know, tuning and everything. Like literally nothing new announced. Like outside of like the tech and everything, nothing changes. Like same maps, same everything. Maybe later they will like add or do something that the engine now allows to do, but I really kind of doubt it though. Because that's what people want with CS. That's why people play CS. And I feel that's what they need to do. Because as soon as they start feeding, you know, CS players with content, they most likely will be able to like get new audience that way maybe. They most likely will get like more income from that, most likely I would say. But they also get themselves in this like, you know, endless circle of just like, all right, we need more content, bro. Oh, there was no updates for a month. Game is dead, dude. I'm leaving, you know. and don't need anything new if you do well what you do. That doesn't work with modern games, I would say. Like nowadays, people just like they need content. It was like I yesterday read like an interview, not interview, but just like post, kind of like rant, I guess, or something of like the indie game dev, phone dev though. That's a little different, right? But like he like released the game, 1.0 release, no updates, no in-game in-app purchases, right? Just like game for price, released 1.0, forgot about it. Like a year passes or something, is being contacted now by some like media or whatever, and they wanted to interview him about abandoned games. Like his game is abandoned basically. And he's like, dude, I just like made the game, finished full product. I released it, I sold it, I moved on to something else. Like, why is it abandoned, dude? Why do you need to pump stuff for everything all the time? Like new updates. Like if it's like, not you're not doing anything, the game is dead, game is abandoned. Like that's just how this game work. Games worked in general, dude, for years and decades. Yeah, I think the tick rate was like one of the things that people wanted, because that's what Valorant was like flexing on CS when they released, that they have better tick rate of servers and everything. So yeah, that's the important part for all the pro gamers. Oh yeah, Steve. That I was talking about it yesterday. Yeah, I saw that. I actually saw like Kira, the Lunacid dev, retweeted the Dusk dev, who answered to that tweet when like some dude also was like, "Oh shit, look at this! Like Hogwarts is dying. We won. The boycott was successful. Game is like literally dead now. 40,000 people playing only. Kick." Something like Atomic Heart, for example, had like 40,000 people, maybe a bit more, but like around that, right? On release, on the peak time, then it's considered successful. But yeah, people kind of just like started to forget, I think, that game is product. You just kind of like when you buy yogurt or something, right? And you eat the yogurt, you don't expect for like some new yogurt every time, right? Or like DLCs or everything, or skins for that yogurt. You just like drink it and you throw it away. Done. Or eat it, drink it, whatever, right? And you throw the bottle out. It's done. You bought the product, you consume the product, you done. I don't like that also, like, well, I mean, it's kind of like inevitable in some ways, like with early access and stuff, right? Because you kind of like have a long development cycle. You like release like the early stuff, right? And then you update and improve. But then it also like the live service games started happening and everything, and people just kind of expect that from everything now. You just like release stuff and like, where's content, man? It's been a year, it's been a month, and there was no content. I think game is dead. Don't buy, game is abandoned, right? Or something like that. And people do like that also. Like you go like Steam comments sometimes and like, oh man, the game is abandoned. And I understand when game is abandoned and it's like early access, right? And like there's no updates for a while. Sure, like yeah, that is abandonment, seems like, because it's early access. It's supposed to be updated, but then it's like fully released game and stuff, and like done. And then people, oh bro, it's abandoned. Don't buy. Come on, man. Everything is in there. You buy it, you play it, you got full experience. Hey, hello. See, I kind of like that. All this like CS stuff is, you just like give them what they need, what they want for game to work. Done. And for CS is like when something new happens, it's like, oh damn, like sometimes even people are even mad, right? Like you add something new and people are gonna be mad because like balance is off now or something. Or like the map is well, when the map is shit, people just don't even play that stuff, right? Like there's like the like the map roster is like pretty much the same since like my early years of playing like CS before like 1.0, for example, right? Like Inferno, Nuke, all that stuff is there for like decades already. And that's all people need. Fucking dust all over the place, like, brother. I had enough of that already in 1.6. I don't want more of that. Gothic 2 DLC normal game became too hard. Yeah, like if it's like, I think was it when they added like some revolver or something, some new weapon or some shit. I don't follow really like CS. I just like heard about it and people were mad actually, like for some time at least, because it was like too OP or some stuff. So yeah, it's just like you add something new and you might actually have like negative stuff, like negative opinions from people, you know. Yeah, one of the few ones. Most games don't need new stuff that you can just end. Yeah, I mean when it's old, when it works, why not? Why not? I mean, I'm legit surprised though how long people can play that shit. I mean, back in my day, I also played a lot of CS, just CS, right? Then later it's like mod, zombie mod, you know, all this kind of stuff. I switched to that more, and like in CS:GO, I played like for 6 hours, I think, or something in like 2016 last time. Yeah, see, Steve, I see. See, I think that's kind of not a bad thing, eh? That is still the good old, eh? And they don't even need much like new audience. They already have like what, daily active users, like million, around that. Like they good. They might not need anything else for a while. New patch added the support of ray tracing to Elden Ring, eh? But players almost haven't seen any difference. All right. Update improved balance and fixed a bit of bugs, eh? Oh damn! Betrayal at Club Low actually wins top honors at the IGF Awards. Damn son, feels good, man. The best indie game. That was a good one. That was a good one. I played it. I played it. Atari is acquiring Night Dive Studios for $10 million. That's very cheap, I would say. So like Atari is just like the company that basically owns and already acquires more of like some giga boomer franchises. And Night Dive Studios is the studio that basically refreshes and like remasters boomer franchises. So I mean, that's a good match, I would say. That's a good match. 10 million, I feel like is kind of cheap though, especially since they're like right now about to soon, eventually, hopefully as planned in May, right? Release System Shock. That should be good. Eh? They probably can make this 10 mil back just from System Shock, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think Night Dive actually owns IPs unless they bought some not long ago. But I think they just usually just handle the remasters. They don't really like own much. Let's see, huh? The Warframe authors showed the gameplay of their new fantasy MMO with some prototype of combat system. Interesting. Interesting. The Rick and Morty author and High on Life author Justin Roiland got all the charges in domestic violence removed. So he wasn't doing anything bad in the end. Said that he's disappointed by the reaction of society that believe the other side without any proofs. Well, classic, dude. Classic. He got fired, got removed from all the shows and everything. What about now? What about now? And now he's not gonna go anywhere back, probably. Hey, Sacred, hello. And GDC Award Game of the Year became Elden Ring. Best Design and Graphics. A game of the year, best design and graphics. And the viewers actually prefer God of War Ragnarok. Damn, son. Insane. T1984. And 1984 already arrived, eh? The part 2. That already might be part 3 even. Had been a lot of parts. Had been a lot of parts there. And the super long yellow username? Why would you change? Why would you change? That was a nice super long name there. Tainted Grail. Oh, the RPG one. Nice. I might be playing it. I might be playing it. Change could be good. I mean, true. Not false. Very relevant nowadays, I would say, too. Type of name. A Brave New World Part 2? Nah. In Brave New World, they at least kinda lived in utopia, you know. It was dystopian, but it was utopia still. Now it's just dystopian. There is no utopia, brother. Even for Pipigas, there is none, sadly. Fortnite got the beta version of Unreal Editor. The app for making the in-game content and publishing games. Damn, son. Time for user-generated content. Creators of Lineage from NC Soft show the fresh gameplay of Project M, interactive thriller on Unreal Engine 5. We'll see. Let's see. Looked a mega bad, was it? Project L already taken. Already taken. Pancake sounds good too, The Brave New World Utopian? I mean, it was, you know. At least in Brave New World, people were kind of living okay lives. You know, ignorance is bliss sometimes. Ignorance is bliss. And not to mention that, you know, those who weren't ignorant and were kind of a little more understanding what's happening, they were just provided with the special place for the people who were a little more bright than the majority, where they could be bright together, you know, not just like repressed, executed or something like this. So I would say that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Yes, I see. It looked like the quantum breaker, right? Name of the very first Unreal Engine 5 game ever released, never refunded already. I mean, there was a bunch. I don't even remember. There was that horror game made purely on Blueprint that Ultan said his friend made, or like person he knows. And even before that, that was already a bunch. There was a bunch already. A new gameplay video of a Remnant 2, with one of the boss fights. Epic Games showed the tech demo of Unreal Engine 5.2, showing new functions. Let's see. The Potionomics got the audience award, looks like, on IGF. All right. A new video from Lords of the Fallen, with some tech stuff there. But the Betrayal Club Low got the main prize at IGF. That's pretty cool. That was a very nice game, eh? The authors of Senua's Saga Hellblade 2 showed some dang facial animations. So they're actually showing something again now. They alive. They live. Winner of Best Narrative at GDC, a Pentiment. Feels good, man. We'll get back to that one. Esiste USA. Best debut was Stray. What a twist. What a twist. Unless it wasn't Game of the Year. Already surprising. CS2 News, already talked about it. Already talked about it. Alright, what else? What else? Just all the awards. Sure. Been through a bunch. Excellence in Design, Case of the Golden Idol. And Excellence in Audio, The Forest Quartet. Now, I don't know about that one. Deep Silver published the intro for Dead Island 2. Oh, damn. Facebook removed its path to partnership. It can no longer apply to partnership. Like the Facebook streaming is also going down now. So imagine being Twitch now. You can fuck up all you want. You can do whatever dumb shit, which they already do, basically, right? Everyone around is just failing anyway, so everyone's gonna be on your platform no matter what. What a blessed place to be in. No matter what you do, the competition is all kind of like failing, closing, and disappearing. Tend to get even more odds now. Let's go. Amazon Luna launches in UK, Germany, and Canada. Damn, son. Something that actually, not dying but launching in new places. Even though it's kind of like Stadia, somewhat. Now, Luna was their cloud thingy. Cloud gaming platform. Epic to unify content marketplaces under the Fab banner and offer creators 88% revenue cut. Unreal Engine Marketplace, ArtStation Marketplace, Sketchfab, and the Quixel Bridge will soon become one. Since I call the game dev stuff there, seems like. Let's see. Twitch staff being reminded that files, documents, code are the property of Twitch and there are severe consequences associated with downloading and saving them. So I guess they want to kind of like remind them that people don't like start dropping and leaking stuff now that they're getting fired and everything. Alright. Sonic Frontiers is past 3 million copies sold now. Game of the year, bro. Still surprisingly ended up pretty good, huh? Then the GDC lessons, huh? How Warner Brothers Montreal made Gotham Knights cutscenes work for 4 playable heroes. Huh? Well, I mean, I guess they made something work at least there. Gotta take lessons from whatever is available. Arkane axed a PS5 version of Redfall after being bought by Microsoft. So I guess they were working on that for quite some time before the acquisition. Okay, we'll see how that will work on release. Not that much left. I kind of wonder. Kind of low key want all the live service games to just kind of like, you know, fell into obscurity. It's kind of sad that people invested a lot of time into it though, but I also don't want more of that stuff, to be honest. I would rather that trend to not settle too much. Like if there is something actually worthy to be made into live service games, sure. But everyone making live service games, I'd rather not. I'd rather not. Alright. Super Meat Boy Forever will be out on mobile phones in a month. I'll see. And there was like some kind of like Tetris-ish Meat Boy game also out apparently recently. Wait, Lego 2K Drive is an open world AAA racing game. I thought that's gonna be some like sort of like kind of like Mario Kart stuff there. And that's open world AAA racing game. The fuck's so kind of like the Forza Horizon? Or whatever one of the Forzas is kind of like not about like, you know, just like driving in the track. Damn, Axer, damn. Insane. And the journalists shared their opinion on Redfall and posted new gameplay videos. Kind of good reviews seems like, but with some downsides. All right. Whenever there is like some like but in journalists reviews, that is already kind of big. Whenever there's like everything is good, but that's kind of sus. The open world racing will start 19th of May also. All right. Can play it solo, and there's also multiplayer up to 6 players. Yes, these two. All right. Well, that's gonna be an interesting one. Seems like Seems like that's gonna be an interesting one then. Remedy confirms that they are planning DLCs for Control 2 and Alan Wake 2. Well, I mean, nothing super surprising there, I guess, but still. Critics are almost unanimous in their praise for the new Resident Evil 4. Damn, son. They just kind of like, well, actually, I guess like Resident Evil 3 remake wasn't like, you know, like super gigapog from like the journalists, but in everyone, I guess, right? But it still was like more like 8 out of 10, I guess. That's quite impressive, huh? Creators of Bayonetta again said that they are not planning to finish the series. They haven't discussed further plans with Nintendo, but they are planning some ideas. Nintendo, let it go. Please. Let it go to decent platforms. What is like, why Bayonetta is getting 1 million copies sold? It deserves more. Alright, and this we already saw. People already sharing the gameplay of Counter-Strike too. Well, some people already got in the test, so I guess you just can stream it and everything too. Not surprised, 60, never mind. No, at least not 80, you know. That's already very nice. At least that's something. Alright, let's get some toading going. Get some of that glorious oblivion. Get all the rest of them statues, rest of them houses, and all that good stuff. Alright. There it is. And there it is. Alright. Saw Diablo 4 yet? Nope. Gonna download it after. Gonna do it after the stream today and in the morning tomorrow, probably. Gonna preload some of that. Alright, one sec. Let me see. This. Alright, gonna move things from kitchen to here. And while we are at it, let me see actually. Will it work if I launch the other from here? I think it doesn't work from this panel thingy. I wonder why. Let me see. Wasn't the yeah? There is this command. Maybe I can do this one. All right, this one works, I guess. All right. We'll see. I'll need to change the command on the deck. All right, gonna go turn things also in the kitchen and move the cam here. One moment.